Josh, are you nervous doing this? And I thought, you know, just as long as I don't drop in on these guys, I'll be all right. So I'm going to do a brief bio on these guys, because most people probably know who these people are, but some people don't. So I'm going to do a brief bio, and I'm just going to tell one story, and then I'm going to hand it over to them. Anyway, I didn't know how to surf. I was 48 years old. I lived in Zacatitos. I was walking down the road past the Mongoose's house, Mickey Munoz's. I'm walking down the street, and his friend who lived there, Gene, says, Josh, you should try surfing. He hands me a board, Mickey Munoz board. It's got graphics of a Woody station wagon loaded with boards at In-N-Out Burger. That was a Hoffman fabric that Mickey integrated on the board. I didn't know that was like a classic, unbelievable board. I took the board, I drove out to a local surf break I can't mention.
Thank you.
No houses, no nothing, just a beach. Now, the McGonigal's are going to deny this, but I'm standing there, what do? Ian McGonigal pulls up. He says, Josh, let's pedal out. I didn't realize that they're surf legends. They're not up here, but they're so okay, let's pedal out. Ian McGonigal pushes me into 3 waves. I'm like, you know, I didn't realize. I come back, Peter pulls up. Okay, Josh, we're going back out. So that's how I started. That was it. I got the stoke. Okay, so that's my story. I'm going to give a brief introduction, and then I'm going to hand the microphone over to these guys. Okay, Tom McKray. Tom McKray.
He's a legend in my own mind.
He's a... Tom eats, breathes, and excretes surfing. In fact, he had a fin that had to come out the other night. It wasn't good, but he moved to California in 1960. He was 12 years old. Started surfing on air mats. He wanted a surfboard. Dad said, "You got to get a paper route." Worked his way and started surfing. The lifeguards on his beach were Fred Van Dyke, Bruce Brown, and Wayne Schaefer, which you surfers can appreciate that. He was president of the San Clemente Surf Club. He was sponsored by Rainbow Sandals, hung out at the Hobie shop where Mickey worked, and was on the beach from 6:30 till 5, and his dermatologist really thanks him. Steve Sorensen, the guy next to Tom, wrote one of the most classic books of surfing called Morning Glass with Mike Doyle. We're hoping that he will tell us some of how that evolved and how that came about, so I'm not going to go into that. Jeff King, as anybody who lives around here knows, is an unbelievable athlete, an unbelievable person. I play guitar, as you guys know. I mean, I'm not a rock star, but I went to Jeff's house. He said, I play guitar. He pulled out a guitar, instantly did the lead to Stairway to Heaven flawlessly, and I'm like, okay, alpha male guitar guy too. Anyway, Jeff's been around here for a long time, and yeah, 150 years. He was a Navy brat, and his dad made his first surfboard in Guam. Came to Baja in '77, following Mike Doyle and Bill Engler. So that's who we have here. Next to Jeff, we have Renny Yater. Let's hear it for Renny Yater. The guy still is shaping boards, which isn't hard to believe. He was here for Odile and loved every minute of it. He's a renowned shaper. He was a fabulous surfer. He was a commercial fisherman. He was an amazing waterman. Next to him, we have the Mongoose, Mickey Munoz. Okay, so far Mickey's second place with the applause, but Mickey, if you've seen him out there, he's 82 years old, and he still charges. He still goes deep. He still eats it like he's a teenager. I see him walking the beach, barely first light, with his Tai Chi stick, taking 1,000 photographs. He's an amazing guy. There's a reason all these guys are legends.
He jams as well. well too.
Oh, he's a sexy dancer. You know. I never met Gerry Lopez before today. Jerry's sitting next to Mickey. But I already knew in my heart that he's kind of a soul surfer kind of guy. He won the Pipe Masters. I believe he was called Mr. Pipeline. He grew up in Hawaii. You know, it's an honor to have him on this couch.
Wait a minute.
On this panel. Thank you. Now, representing the females of surfing. I just met her yesterday, and you talk about stoke. I was blinded by her stoke. She was world champion, U.S. world champion, world champion surfer. She's a legend. Thank you so much. She's an environmentalist. She started environmental groups early on in California. Tell me what I'm forgetting. She was a famous tandem surfer. She's a mom. She's a babe. Thanks for coming. Oh, Jericho Poppler. I'm sorry. Yeah, could you? Yeah, there you go. I'm not going to ask what the other one's name is. Okay. This is a gentleman I just met today too. Nacho Felix Cato.
Yeah, Nacho.
Yeah, there we go. He's a pioneer of Mexican surfing. I think he met Mickey and some of these other guys in Ensenada way back. He started the Mexican surf clubs. He's a legend. He's a great guy. So I'm going to maybe ask somebody a question and start these guys off. And then, but thank you. Thank you for the laughs. And thank you guys for coming. So, let's see.
Great job, Josh.
Ladies first. Ladies